hola, muy buenas a todos. Creo que estamos ya en directo. Así que vamos a ver. Voy a comprobarlo antes de nada, a ver si se ve todo y si estamos, porque no tengo ni puta idea, pero bueno. A ver qué tal. Pam. Aquí está, a ver si se escucha, se ve y si esa mierda, a ver. Hola, muy buenas a todos. Creo que estamos ya en directo. A mí se me escucha. Ahora veamos el juego, a ver si se oye. Voy a meterme dentro. Para visitar los juegos. Vale, por lo que he podido ver se escucha muy alto el juego. Hostia. Sonido. Hombre, no sé si bajarlo de aquí o bajarlo del OBS directamente. Si lo bajo del OBS, a lo mejor un poco más. A ver por ahí, si se escucha mucho. Yo lo escucho muy alto y me lo voy a bajar más porque yo lo escucho súper alto. Lo voy a bajar de aquí. Quieto. Lo escucho súper alto. A ver. Vale, ahora parece que lo escucho más bajo. A ver esto si se oye mejor. Que lo compruebe en el móvil. Vamos, llega ya, que quiero empezar. Vale, pues estamos listos, estamos donetes. Voy a poner esto aquí. Muchacho, ahí. Y vamos a empezar el videogame este, a ver qué tal se nos da, a ver qué tal va y a ver esas cocinas. ¿Qué tal se desarrolla?
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car, a symbol of freedom and
Noire.
vitality.
Es un juego que empecé a jugarle en Xbox 360 cuando salió, que me lo dejó mi amigo con H de Huertas. Muy grande, pero no me lo terminé de pasar y me lo quiero pasar. Y haré varios directos pasándome seguramente. Este es el primero, está claro, pero habrá más. No preocupennos por esas cocinas. Y está limitado a 30 FPS, pero lo he conseguido de escapar y va a 60. Y estoy emitiendo a 60, así que espero que se vea bien. Voy a bajarle el volumen un momento al gameplay. Al móvil que diga. Y voy a ver si se ve bien ahora, fluido ahora esto. Que ya ha empezado la acción aquí, el vídeo más o menos. Sí, se ve de puta madre. Shashu. Así que vamos a ello. Señores míos, voy a pausarlo y dejamos el chat en directo por si acaso. City of Dreams. Madre, la primera vez he tenido unos pelos. La mente humana. Una ciudad muy cubierta donde no todo es lo que parece. Oh, Doctor.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Un modelo para el mundo. Los Ángeles, LA. Y ahí cómo construyen casinas.
A city that has no boundaries.
Shakespeare God.
That will stretch as far as
Illuminati, Illuminati. Illuminati con Fiermet. Pues bueno, veamos a ver, empecemos.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows.
Perseguimos
You never
zombies.
know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
Cole, soy Cole.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective and ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Joder,
Roger,
cortamos,
14 Adam en route.
Atan en camino. Mantén W para acelerar. Vale, con esto muevo la cámara, que será como en GTA, mejor no tocarlo mucho, porque si no... Ahí de para girar... Llegamos, llegamos. ¡Con! Hemos llegado. Mira, escenario del crimen. En el callejón, las 10 y 10 de la noche.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Sí,
Yes,
somos
sir.
tus refuerzos.
Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and
A
on his way to
negro
Central Ward.
baron.
Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
El arma sé dónde está, porque de esta misión sí que me acuerdo. Es la primera misión y de esta sí que me acuerdo.
This is a fist
Lo que pasa es que no recuerdo ni
Just
cuántas
going
pistas
through
hay
the
ni nada.
motions. Probably right. Let's just get it
Y
over
habrá que ir
and done.
investigando así
All right, have it your way.
cocinas todos los
We'll
lados.
search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up
Esto
with
pongo en la
anything,
cámara
come
así,
find me, and
con
we'll
este
talk
corro,
it out.
este para mirar
Two
desde
heads are
atrás.
always better than one.
Vale. El arma estaba en un tejado. ¿Que por dónde se subía? Pues si te soy sincero no me acuerdo. Pero había más
This
pistas.
junk.
Que mire el qué. A ver.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. I'm stumped.
Si lo que quiero es ver cómo se cogen las
Have a
pistas,
good look
loco.
around. It could be anywhere.
Si hay aquí una.
What have you got,
Creo,
Phelps?
o algo.
Anything?
Sí, vale, con el clic, joder. Es que no...
Optimistic, Cole.
Vale.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always
Y
get
por aquí estaba sonando también.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Vale, sí, que me estás diciendo caballero. Espérate,
Not sure this means much.
que me está sonando la música y estoy aquí y todo rayado. ¿Y por qué me había sonado todavía? Ah, no, que la música no es esa, es la de entonces. Esto es lo que quiero yo en el periódico. Los periódicos ofrecen información previa sobre hechos que pueden o no estar relacionados con la investigación. El doctor que hemos visto
Dr.
antes.
Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress.
Collapses.
Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis
drug?
and therapy are powerful tools
¿Has dicho drug?
in the right
Drogas.
hands. Shit.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Sufriendo mucho.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. It what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure.
Lo mató. Este le
For
mató
whom
al
he
amigo, ya
can
está.
only smooth the path to death.
Muy bien, mucha info, sí. Pues vale. La mente es la última frontera. Te voy a coger la botellina esta, a ver si hay algo.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Nada. Tiro atrás, señor. Periódico recogido es una de 13. A ver, la pistola sé dónde está. Está en el tejado, así que luego subo. Pero... a ver si vemos algo, tío. Es que como está tan oscuro no veo una mierda. Hay algo. Ha soltado. Esto. Una brocha.
Maybe if... No.
Quizás sí. Coca. Dios, es que, tío, me está rayando. Está sonando una pista por aquí. No sé dónde. Nada por acá. Nueva pista, manchas de sangre.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Esto para abrir la libreta. Que estoy pulsando. Ah, pero tiene que ser cuando... Vale, ahí. Personas, pistas. Manchas de sangre. Manchas de sangre en el suelo del callejón junto al portal. Vale. Por ahí sigue el callejón. Por aquí sonaba. El tin. No, por aquí no. Me está rayando porque por aquí sonaba lo de la pista. Aquí, eso, un cigarro, eso, lo he visto.
I doubt it.
Pero no. Bueno, vamos a por la pipa, que sé dónde está. Pues para una cosa que me acuerdo. Venga, para adelante. No sé si por aquí habrá algo o no. No parece. A ver, tengo que subir al tejado y no recuerdo por dónde. Tío, ¿por dónde coño se subía al tejado? Sé que la pipa la había tirado a un tejado. 100% seguro. La cosa es a cuál. Mierda de tonting y cosas de esas raras que me rayan la cabeza. Vale, pues aquí no parece que haya nada. Así que por aquí corres a sprint y en el momento que entras en la zona de pistas te vas despacito. Bueno saberlo, bueno saberlo. Eso sí, a mí que me gusta investigar todo, macho. Me va a llevar este juego. Mírala dónde está.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Busca una escalera a un tubo de desagüe para subir a la azotea. Vale, he visto uno antes, pero no sé si por aquí habrá otro.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Acércate al tubo. Ah, tiene que ser ese. Vale, pero espérate.
I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the
Esta botella es
outside?
distinta.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Vale, nada. Y el cigarrín
It doesn't appear to be connected.
tampoco. botellina, otra botella, tío.
Nothing
Nada más que
significant.
mierda ahí. Es que te ponen mazos sonidos, tío, para que te raye la puta cabeza, loco. A ver. Por ahí nada. Aquí, señor. La pipa.
I don't even want to think about what that smells.
Smith
Vale,
and
bien.
Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
La echa para arriba. Ah.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Vale, ¿cómo coño bajo de aquí ahora? Por el tubo, ¿no? Porque por aquí no, venga.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Pues vámonos a la esa. Nuevo objetivo, investiga la armería. Voy a ver si todavía hay algo más por aquí. Aunque no
Sure
creo.
about this. It's not really our gig. No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't.
Si hay un repico, aparece un icono de la lupa cuando hay objetos cerca porque pueden examinar.
You can't wait to get out of that.
Entonces aquí a lo mejor si
You'd
me
rather
quedo con
round
la
up drunks
imagen.
and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
No sé, es que no sé qué puedo investigar aquí más. Se oía como un replique, pero no sé. Y aquí hay un coche de policía. Ah, que este es para poder... que nos lo podemos llevar. Bueno, pero vámonos en otro coche, Cole. Es que por aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Tampoco.
Any ideas?
The gun store's up on Central Avenue, Cole. Are
No
we
mira,
going?
bueno, parece que... No. Estas escaleras es lo raro mucho, que suben para arriba y no hay nada. Soy un replique. La botella esa que no he mirado antes.
Not everything here is
Pero
going
es que
to
las botellas son puta mierda nada más. No hay nada en las botellas, loco. Nada, no hay nada. Señores, vámonos. Debemos irnos. A ver. Armería. No sé qué. Local de venta de armas. Hacer como este. ¿Cómo derrapan estos coches, macho? A un par de manzanas de aquí. O veamos a ver. Hostia, se me va. ¿Pierdo el control? No. Joder, a un par de manzanas una polla. Está tomado por culo. ¿Qué cojones? El quinto coño está. Nos abrimos y tomamos lo que va. Oh, aquí. No mucho con poquito. ¿Cómo se puede dar? Esto es para mirar por acá. No, esto es para bajarme. No te bajes.
You need to take the next left.
Tío, tiene que haber un botón para activar las sirenas, loco. Pero no sé cuál. Este freno de mano. Tomamos la siguiente izquierda, venga. Y ya hemos llegado. Shooting Gallery. Armería del 10 y 29. Vendemos munición. Es normal, en una armería, ¿no? Vendemos munición. A lo mejor hay pistas por aquí detrás o algo, no sé. Veamos, a ver. Entremos.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for 357.
Nickelado con
Nickel-plated with
cachas
pearl
perladas.
rings. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Venga, le voy a
It's
echar un
about something
vistazo.
bad, right?
Efectivamente. Orders.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
Modelo
You see
27
it on
con
there?
cachas perladas. Modelo 24, 18, 27. El de arriba, 27 con cachas cuadradas de nogal. En la otra página, a ver. Hay otro 27 ahí. 27, níquel pulido, cachas perladas. Este.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
Febrero del 46.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Aquí hay pistas también.
Probably nothing.
¿Qué es esto?
I don't think so.
Balas. Es que a lo mejor tiene algunas balas. Este ya no me ha quitado. Vamos a ver un momento. Había otro con un 27. Níquel y cachas cuadradas. Y es que no hay más con 27, ¿no? Del 46, del 44 soy yo más atrás. Son 3 patos o 2 patos, ¿qué cojones?
Circumstantial.
Nada.
Not much
Tío,
help.
¿para qué me dicen que esto es una puta pista si no es nada? Me cago en la puta, Me está rayando, a ver. Bajamos por abajo. La zona de tiro. No veo una puta mierda. Pero nada, Así que si yo no veo, vosotros menos, creo. Una puerta cerrada, pues nada. Para arriba. Nada de nada. No se ve nada. Está esto más oscuro que yo que sé. Y ese es el pájaro. Pues nada, vámonos. Señor.
Do we call it in?
A ver.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't
Personas.
prove he pulled the trigger.
Scooter
Okay.
Payton es Ronder y Detective
Either way,
Floyd.
Gunga then.
A ver. Dueño de arma y sospechoso de asesinato. Revisemos pruebas. Mancha de sangre, revólver Smith & Wesson. Modelo 27 niquelado con cachas perladas. Número 571893. 571893. Espérate, vamos a mirarlo. Un momentín, quiero mirar una cosa. Número. El del 27. 571893. Es el arma. Justo. Pero yo quería marcar. A ver. Lugares. Apartamento de Rocker este. Y vamos a ir. Usemos el mapa para ver rutas y posiciones de lugares. Bueno, venga. Tío, podría hacerse de día y tal, No mucho con poco, no pasa nada poco. Hostia, ¿y esta cámara tú? No nos pongamos locos tampoco. Es que esto de que no te marquen pues, como un GPS, pues como en GTA y esas cositas, pues afecta a la conducción.
Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Hostia, que se me ve de frente. Estaba leyendo. ¿Cómo he dicho que se abría el mapa? Así no. Así tampoco. ¿Cómo se abría el mapa de la M? Sí. Si tiro por acá... Hay una calle que puedo bajar, vale. Perfecto. Es lo que quería. Venga. A ver, que quiero probar cómo se dan las Sirenas, tío. Dame las sirenas, actívamelas. Vale, ya las activo. Tengo que subir por aquí. Apártense, llevamos prisa. No voy a quitar las que me rayan la cabeza el sonidito. Bueno, vamos a ponerle un rato. Cuidado, voy ardiendo. Tienen que abrirme paso, ¿no? Sí, abrirme paso. Vale, sí, vamos a seguir. Era en la última calle, según he visto en el mapa. Oh. Abran paso. Vale, un poco más adelante, tío. Apartamento de Noire, 22 y 53. Vamos para allá. Puedo abrir las puertas con un poco moderado, vale, perfecto. Schroeder es el segundo.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Ok. Salte, bicho. No hay nada. Otra vez, que no quiero ver este sitio, ya lo había visto. Es que como suena por aquí, pues... Pero es la mierda esa, tío. Que ya sé que es Schroeder vive en Apartment 2. Madre, no se ve una mierda. ¿Esto qué? Un teléfono. Apartment 2.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
¿Qué no?
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Tú.
That was a very...
Hola, tú.
Quit prancing around and hit me.
A ver. Ah, y si mantengo espacio bloqueo, vale. Ah, joder, es que no puedo soltar esta tecla, tío. Joder. Vale. Vale, pum. Hala, qué falso, tenía que haber partido la silla ahí, hombre.
Ralph, you all right? I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Vamos a registrar el apartamento de sus hombres. A ver, píllate un poquito.
Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Ay, suena cuanto antes en el escenario del crimen o lugar de interés. Venga.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
¿Cómo que no, tío? Si son iguales que los cigarrillos. Bueno, si es que son cigarrillos es igual, ¿vale? No.
Don't think this is anything.
Vale, pues nada. A ver, aquí es donde tenía el arma guardada. Hay una libretilla. Artie Rosberg, 940, Franklin, Clayton, Leroy Tate, 94 Lee, Clampa, Ted Rossi. Ahí está.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
¿Por qué pides ayuda, hombre? Si podemos nosotros solos, con todo mi paso. Estoy minimizado ahora mismo porque estoy mirando una cosa. ¿Por qué pides? Vale. Vale. Se pausa bien, bien. Estaba tabulado. Porque quería ver si había comentarios que sí que había, pero no sé hace cuánto las han puesto porque no podía leer. Y al móvil solo llega uno de los que hay. O sea que esto ahora llega más, gracias, tenga esto.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Kelso y Merrill.
Any
Pippin y
other
Merrill.
gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Para hombres que quieren luchar, güey. Vale, un momentín que estoy poniendo los comentarios por aquí. A ver. Esto. Vale.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man.
Armado y peligroso.
You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll
Nos
handle
lo
it.
pongo de 200
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Vale, wait un momento, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Vale. Ok. Vamos para adelante. Reduce a los sospechosos del robo. Eso es un salto, pero no vamos a ver, que te lo creas. Dar prisa, muchachos. Hay que irse. Ala. Disparándome, pero seréis cerdos. Vale, pulsa esto para abrir el maletero y coger un arma. Oh, damn, te moriste, güey. Boom. Oh, boom. Y queda uno que no sé dónde está. Left control, vale, corre. Y con este me vuelvo a cubrir, vale.
Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Boom. Coño, puedo disparar ahí siempre. Vale. Me he fallado, pero... Ah, coño, que hay uno arriba. Pero que... Vamos, ¿me vas a decir que no atraviesa esta mierda? Sómate. Coño, recarga. Corre. Coño, corre. Tiene un metralleto. ¡Ah! Esto la pared mancha de sangre, vamos.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Hombre, si no son tuyos, te puede haberles matado. Jodido vas,
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Pero si no he hecho nada, echarle del cuerpo. Por vago, no he hecho nada.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys that go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Bueno. Pacific like Drake.
Cole Phelps and Jack
Órdenes
Kelso.
pendientes. Cole y Phelps.
With some people,
Con ciertas
it's simple as
personas.
chemistry.
Cuestión química.
Two guys who should
No
have been
deberían ser
friends,
amigos.
but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Y tengo que ir yo corriendo, ¿no? Pero serás desgraciado. Vamos, me voy a atropellar. Vale, sí, eso en el minimapa. Corre, señor.
Bowers, hold it right there. Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire. You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Persecuciones por los tejados. Véngate, Wendell. Te tenemos rodeados. Pero agárrale el pie, desgraciado. Hola. ¿Ves? Si lo hubieras agarrado el pie, pues no pasaba esto. De coña voy a volver a la cárcel. Uy, que no. Vas a volver como que me llamo Phelps. Joder, loco. What? ¿Por dónde tengo que ir? Ah, por aquí, joder.
It's over, Bowers.
Está por abajo. Corran. Dios, ahí parkourista es.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
¿Por dónde coño subió ese hombre? Ah, vale, está ahí. Pensaba que había subido. Vamos. Te parto la boca, negro. Me llaman el de boxeo.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Yo hice de todo. Atletismo, fútbol, básquet y
Part
todo.
of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10, Franklin, 8, Weiss, 8, Donohue, 6, Kowalski, 6, Hudson, 5, Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
In my office, now. Buyer beware. Sin garantía.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out.
No me pasa el juego, pero yo creo que Kelso va a aparecer a lo mejor en algún caso por ahí matando o algo, seguro, porque vamos.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up.
Venga.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street.
Oye, estoy viendo algo brillar allí, también al fondo.
Stay back. Let us do our job.
A ver, vamos a ver. ¿Qué tengo por aquí? Ahí. Coño, muévelo. No tiene nada, loco. Tío, que está echando sangre por la boca, míralo un poquillo, ¿no? A ver. Banco de Arcadia 1412 de West 30th Street. Nombre de galleta, apartamento 5. Pagos realizados. AP Martin, A. Gagliardi y AP Martin. Número de resguardo, tal. Resguardo a plazos.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Vale, nada. Atrás. Yo quiero en el otro lado de la chaqueta. No, en la mano no, en el otro lado de la chaqueta. No puedo mirar el otro lado de la chaqueta. La cara tampoco, negro. Ahí. Nada. En la cara, no. Me cago en tu raza entera. El otro brazo. No tiene nada. Tampoco tiene nada, ¿no? Eso es eso, brazo, cara, otro brazo y chaqueta. Vale, no tiene más el cadáver. Y había visto una... Aquí, esto que está brillando. Balas.
Shell casings.
Parecen del 32. Una papelera. La pistola, mírala.
FN Browning.
Número de serie está
01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
0.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Y va a estar siempre va a estar vendida en la armería de cerca, ¿o qué? ¿A quién?
So what's going on over there? Don't you people have anything better to do?
Espérate, señor, ahora le tomo declaración.
Can I help you, sir?
Los casquillos, sí, tú también los has visto, señor.
What now?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole.
A ver,
Sir, I'm
dígame.
gonna take a statement. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You look like you were being pain in the neck. Now I have a mental blower.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Vale, pues a ver, espérate, ¿dónde está el señor testigo?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
¿Se ha ido el señor testigo? No lo pises, no tengo cuidado. Me ha dicho que había entrado una señora aquí. Venga.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
¿Conocía a la víctima?
Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
¿Galleta?
Clovis Galleta.
¿Pero a esa no es a la que le había comprado las joyas o eso? Relato de testigo. A ver. Los datos de la izquierda figuran a la izquierda. Las preguntas están a la derecha. Vale, muy bien. WS para desplazarte por la pregunta. Vale, a ver, vamos a anotar el relato de testigo.
Exactly what happened, miss.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Yo creo que está mintiendo. Está mintiendo, pero vamos. Testigo mentir. Joder, me voy a cara me estás poniendo, señorita. Pulsa 3 para cruzar al testigo de mentir.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Tiroteo, resguarda plazos, casillete. Resguarda plazos, venga.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu.
Edgar
Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Vale, ahora sí que está diciendo la verdad, Juan. Datos del tiroteo. Datos del tiroteo.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Bueno, ahora me lo estaba explicando, pero creo que sí dice la verdad, ¿no? Porque me está diciendo que le da verdad.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Habrá que ver, bueno, cuántos casquillos había. Casquillo de 32. Casquillo de 32 usados, 5 en total, encontrados en la cena, entonces sí, llevaba razón. Venga, posible sospechoso.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
¿Qué es eso? Creo que miente, pero no hay pruebas. Vale, pues dudamos, venga.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. It's been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Que no te van a dar los pendientes. Coño. Mujer.
We have the murder weapon. And the murderer. The girl saw it all. The killer works in a jewelry store called Hartfield. That's a couple of blocks from here. Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Investiga Hartfield. A ver, vamos a mirar un momento las pistas y esas cosas, a ver. Tenemos lugares. No, esto no quita. Esto es punto de intuición, bueno, nada. Esto para atrás, no nos interesa. Quita, señor. Tenemos pistas. Vamos, lugares, mejor vamos a ver lugares, que no. Tenemos la armería Jensen y la joyería Hartfields. Y quiero ir primero a la armería. Para comprobar el número de serie de la pipa y toda esa mierda. Observa la cocina. Vale. Vale, para ver si el número de serie coincide y todo eso. Está chocando contra la policía. Ahí. Aquí le caen los FPS de 60 con tanto vídeo, macho. ¿Cómo se nota que no está...? Me refiero que no es oficial lo de subirle los FPS que le meten los bajones, macho. Pero bueno, se sigue viendo de puta madre así. Perfecto. Tío, esto que dice... El tío este me está tocando la nariz. Eso de que diga de... Está un par de manzanas de aquí... No. Está en el quinto coño. Chaval. Pero a tomar por culo. Vale, ya llegamos en esta calle. ¿Abran paso a la policía? Vale, ya llegamos. No, yo paso antes. Vale, Eagle Songs. Vamos para adentro.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah.
Kalu.
Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Vale, pues ya tenemos una pista. Ahora vamos a por el señor Kalu. Mr. Kalu. A ver, lugares, pues vamos a Hatfields. Vamos a marcarlo como vecino. Vale, vamos a ver dónde está. Todo recto y a la izquierda, menos si te pone la calle Broadway. Bueno, venga. Para adelante. Hostia, ¿qué me he pasado? No sé dónde estaba mirando, pero me he pasado. Estaba todo rizado, chaval. Está en la calle Broadway. Pum, pum, pum. Destruyendo todo. No sé quién habría mandado una carta en ese botón, pero no le va a llegar a su destinatario, Joyería Hatfields. 2:36. Hartfields. Vamos para adentro.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Sí, me interesa. Ven aquí.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
seguro.
Son of a bitch. Go, Cole, go.
Hijo puta. ¿Cómo corre el cerdo? Cerdo, hijo puta.
Hello, get back here.
Pero, a ver, ¿por qué corréis? Si sabéis que os vamos a pillar. Pero si es este, que le ha adelantado. Ah, que, entonces... Ah, que le tengo que... le tengo que amenazar con que disparo. Ah, disparo al aire, coño, vale. Qué grande, yo he visto que me han puesto... Dispara, pues...
Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch. Go, Cole, go.
Go, Cole, go. Goweo, estoy goweando.
Hello, get back here.
Kalu, ven pa' acá, negro. Ah, que no hay que disparar al aire. Ah, que hay que apuntarle, vale.
Too late, Kalu. Stop or I will shoot.
Coño, pues eso lo he hecho yo antes, tío, y no ha parado. ¿Por qué si le apunta así y si no, no?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Pam.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
Comisaría de Winshire.
The one you never saw.
3 y 10.
The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage.
Si se resolvieran los casos tan fáciles,
As you
vamos.
relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
Vale, pues
You've
bien,
only been with
interrogar.
us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Hombre,
Very
¿quieres usar
good.
violencia?
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
No, Fermi, no te fallaré. No te preocupes.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Discusión con Cage.
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Po. A ver. A ver, es que de qué me había hablado, porque no. Si estas son las pruebas. Es que está, no sé, está raro, tiene cara rara. Yo creo que miente.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tío, es que esto lo puedo ver de este juego, macho, lo odio. Porque luego nunca sé el que tengo que hacer. Yo creo que lo dudo, sí.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Bien, man.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
¿Se viene el ascenso? Ojo. Academia de Policía. Apto. Jazz. Al volante. Mira, me comentas a ti, no toser, sí. Detectives.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best. Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
You like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Vámonos.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Coche abandonado. Puedes acceder a los trajes que hayas desbloqueado o descargado y no sé de qué me ponía. Departamento de tráfico. Antivicio, homicidios, incendios. Objetivos del caso. Investiga la estación del PEC. Me acaban de asignar la brigada de tráfico de la división central. Después de un año de uniforme, la oficina de detección apareció en la tierra prometida. El primer caso es un coche abandonado que ha aparecido en la estación de... Según el patrullero que dio parte de los testigos, hay indicios de actividad delictiva. Hay que localizar al dueño y ver si ha pasado algo. Vale, quieto. Siempre me traigo. Y quiero lugares para marcármelo. Estación de PE. Estación de Pacific Electric, donde apareció el coche abandonado. Esquina de 7th con una mano. Ah, vale, ya está marcado. Pues vamos para allá. Exit.
That's the guy.
That's
Here he's
the
an
guy.
honest cop.
Dejen paso a uno de tráfico. O le pongo multas.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district.
A ver.
I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We work together, don't be so touchy.
A ver, que se pueden... estos son los casos estos que van saliendo así, randoms. Y voy a ir a probar uno. Porque no, a ver, antes en el otro no nos salían, entonces pues sería una buena idea ir a hacer uno, a ver, ¿qué tal? Y van a estar más o menos igual. Más o menos
So
cerca.
you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all.
Negro. Ya me habéis hecho dar la alarma, hombre, para que os quitéis todo en medio, hombre. ¿Dónde coño está el aviso ese, tío? Vale, tengo que tirar recto, izquierda, recto, izquierda, vale. Me parece correcto. Vale.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished?
Oh.
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe.
Dios, estos coches derrapan por un huevo, tío.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
A ver, estoy en uno ya ahora mismo. Ahora mismo no puedo.
11K, a 459 suspect just left.
Pistolero enmascarado.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Corre. Revisa al sospechoso.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Coño, no me vale lo de... Coño, salta, negro. Lo de apuntarle como al que he hecho antes. ¿O qué mierda es esta? No, no, no. Y si le meto un tiro... Claro que puedo cogerlo y lo voy a coger. No te preocupes por eso.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
I'll take you all down with me.
Vale, que podía dispararle y fuera y yo ir persiguiéndole. He visto que me ha empezado a reventar, pues le estallo la vida. Ya está. No me han enseñado a reducirle, ¿eh? A mí. Que a lo mejor tenía que disparar al aire, pero bueno, ya le disparo en todo el pecho y ya está. Que tampoco pasa nada.
Makes short work of dirt and cooking grime. Just a swish of the dish rag gets them sparkly clean.
Venga, voy para. Muevo el ratón y no quiero mover el ratón. Que se va a cuenta.
See, you will be whistling too with how easy it is to clean up after dinner with lemon wash. Lazy old-fashioned soaps require scrubbing and elbow grease.
Open your...
Quieto ahí. Estación de Pay Ale.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Ole, aparcado. Perfecto.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Pues te vas a esperar. Porque voy a buscar pistas.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Vamos a coger la carta primero. Matadero de Riverside. Al señor F. Morgan, 320. Un cerdo, 320.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Vale.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Pues nada, si no es lo que estamos buscando.
How's the world looking?
Always the same.
Madre mía, tú.
How about you?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Joder, que se perdió mucha sangre, su raza. Si no me queda sangre aquí.
My guess.
A ver. ¿Esto qué es? Una cartera. Adrian Black. Permiso de conducir de Adrian Black, 620 de Bunker Hill Avenue, centro. Tenemos su dirección. Eso es bueno.
32
ya
years
señora
old,
Black.
married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
¿Qué hacía aquí? Esa es la foto.
Happier times, I guess.
Ya veo unas gafas, unas gafirulis aquí, venga. Ahí no hay un código, tío. Ahí, joder. Stencil.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Sí. Vale, por aquí he visto otra pista. Que tiene sangre en una tubería. Aquí,
Abreme might give us something to go on.
Take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the
¿Dónde
clock.
puede haber más pistas, tío? Que por aquí yo creo que ya está como muy alejado, ¿no? De la escena de crimen. A ver, la tubería la hemos pillado.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Es que seguro que hay algo más, seguro. Pasa que ahora no lo veo mucho. Y en los cubos nada. Por donde el coche nada. Vamos a hablar con el negro este. A ver.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
El motivo en el escenario, conocimiento de adrenalina, cantina de la cartera, tubería en la entrada encontrada. Motivo del
Mind if I
escenario.
ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Te está diciendo la verdad.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Vale. Vamos a preguntarle por la
We
tubería.
found a
en la
steel
entrada.
pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Te diciendo la verdad.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Conocimiento de Adrian Black. Sí, venga, conocimiento
Do
de
you
todo.
know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Tío, te dice la verdad, macho.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of
Estaba en el
nights ago,
aparcamiento.
it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Y contenido de la cartera.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Joder, estás o mintiendo o dudando, pero ¿me estás acusando de algo? Dudo de ti.
Do you
Venga.
want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Vale.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Vale, vayámonos.
You know the way. You can drive.
Residencia de los Black.
Where to?
Anda, que puede conducir él. Pero a ver si va a ir más lento o algo, pues... Ah, bueno, llega... Nos deja allí ya, entonces vamos. De Broadway, Hollywood. El club 111. Residencia de los Black, 11 y 11.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Michael, ¿cómo se laguea esto aquí con tanta planta, no?
Just a minute.
¿Está guardando el cadáver? No, en realidad no, se lo ha visto por el ventana. Bonita.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Vamos para adentro. Margaret Black.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Ok, señorita.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Un aeroplano. Vale, una figurina. Otro.
Junk.
Vale, pues nada. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Aquí hay fotos.
Incidental.
Nada.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Sí, tenemos que ir a... Oh, un periódico, mira. Alenista Fontaine ayuda a veteranos con problemas.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
Coño, ese es el doctor. ¿Otra vez?
So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
¿Dónde vas
I
con
want to
eso?
give you something to calm your nerves.
¿Pero qué haces, negro? Lo mató, ya está, lo mató.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Está tocado de la cabeza este pavo, pero mazo, Y así es como de ayuda a estos hombres. A ver, tenemos cerillas.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Kavanaugh's. Otra de Kavanaugh's. Bar Kavanaugh's, Los Ángeles, California. Mira, tenemos un nuevo lugar.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Archivo puede ayudarme por teléfono. ¿Dónde hay un teléfono? Aquí.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Ok. Iremos a Kavanaugh's Bar. No preocuparse por eso. En la cocina no hemos terminado de mirar, pero a ver, quiero mirar aquí. Vamos a coger la foto, no. A mi Adrián, sola y enferma de amor sin ti. Vuelve pronto, cariño.
To my Adrian. This
My
thing gets
darling.
more and more interesting.
O sea que será pues, esto es el amante. La amante de Adrian.
This must be Adrian's.
Stencil. Oh, la funda de las gafas, mira.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Efectivamente. Las gafas van a juego. Un billete de metro. Pacific Northwest Railroad. De Los Ángeles a Seattle. 3 de diciembre del 46.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Este que quería irse con la novia. Pero fijo. Fijo que... Mira, otra de Cabinets. Qué putas Cabinets. Y en todas faltan las mismas cerillas, macho, Que eso es, creo que el juego lo han puesto así. Han puesto el mismo ítem y fuera. Y se han quedado tan panchos. Aquí no hay nada. Nada en la mesilla. A ver, la fotico de la señorita.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Investiga, investiga. ¿No me dejas investigar más? No. Muy raro. Pero se querían estos hombres, es lo que yo me pregunto. Porque... A ver, quieto, 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 no salgas, no salgas, no salgas. Aquí me he dejado esto. Mira, InstaG, lo del calentador. El nuevo calentador automático forrado de vidrio. Tenga agua caliente 24 horas al día. No se oxida, diseñado para dar más agua caliente 24 horas al día. Vale. Folleto de InstaG. Y la factura de la instalación, seguramente. De InstaG, sí. Adrian Black. La dirección, fecha 4 del 1 47, dirección 620 Beck Avenue, calentador InstaG, 82,50. Instalación, 12 fontanería, 11 transporte.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Sí, es lo que te iba a decir. Vamos afuera. A ver dónde está el calentador. Unas flores. Aquí, aquí, aquí. Esto. Mira.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Y ahora, no me digas que lo tengo que montar. Venga. Ahí. Down. Esta para acá. No, ahí no.
That can't be right.
Aquí. Y esta ahí. Y me falta la tocha, que es la que tenía sangre, mira, ¿no?
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Ajá. El atacante está cerca de casa. Vamos a mirar por esta vecina a ver si vemos algo más. Aquí no se puede entrar. ¿Se oye una radio del vecino? ¿Puede ser? Nah. Vamos a ver. Tiene que haber algo por aquí. Y si no hay nada, pues... Si no hay nada, pues vamos a mirar en la otra parte de la casa. Y si no hay nada, pues hablamos con la mujercilla. Y ya está. A ver, sí, porque queremos hablar con esta mujer.
I'm
primero.
all right now, detectives.
Venga, pa'lante. Recibo el matadero, cerillas de Carvana, paradero de Adrian Black, funda de gafas Denzel y coartada del señor Black. Venga.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
¿Verdad?
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Vale, bien. Vamos a hablar de la foto conocerme a
Tell us
Nicole.
about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Yo creo que es mentira. Bueno, pero es que tenemos el... Dudo.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Ay, le he fallado, macho. Pues era mentira al final, yo creo, ¿verdad? No sé. Cerillas del bar.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after
Vamos a
all.
ver. Estoy diciendo la verdad.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Vamos a hablar de la funda.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Está diciendo la verdad.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Vamos a hablar de su puerta.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
KTI Radio reminds you, make sure to sign up for your social security number. Applications available at your local post office. This is KTI, Los Angeles.
Es que... A ver, estoy pensando. Es que... Verdad no creo que sea. Y mentira no la podemos acusar de que no estuvo... Digo, que estuvo esperando. Yo creo que está mintiendo.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're gonna have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
¿Dónde está la tubería ensangrentada? Claro.
Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Va, pues he fallado, me cago en la puta.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
¿Verdad?
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
We'll keep you informed.
Como
Mrs.
4 de
Black.
6.
Please do, detective.
Venga, vámonos, señor. A ver, siguiente lado donde vamos a ir. Va a conducir el pavo, porque va a pasar a conducir, no me apetece. Vamos a ver lugares. El parque Habana. Vamos para allá. Cabana Bar.
You're behind the wheel.
Ponte al volante.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
Pero como está contando, no se pasa rápido, tío. No pensaba que se pasaba rápido. Me han timado, pero mazo. Me han timado, pero mazo. Vale, se ha pausado un momento porque estaba mirando unas cosas. Ya vuelvo.
Stranger things have happened.
A ver, tenemos, ¿qué pistas tenemos? Las tuberías, las cerillas del carbón. A lo mejor, no sé. Uno, tenemos que darle atrás. Personas, a ver qué personas. Frank Morgan, amigo y compañero de trabajo del desaparecido Adrian Black. Compañero de trabajo, es decir, este nos ha puesto lo de Albarán, alentador, Albarán, billete de tren, funda de gafas, mensaje oculto, cartera, recibo del cerdo vivo. El recibo del cerdo vivo era para él, firmado por Frank Morgan, es que se lo dio él. No sé, muy raro, no sé. Vale, se ha pasado rápido, bien. Es extraño. Cabanax.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
So what next? Ask the barkeep. He'll know all the regulars.
For someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Muy bien.
That cherry pie was delish.
Frank Morgan?
Hola, Frank.
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Está mintiendo, pero
You're
vamos.
lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
A ver, coche abandonado, manchas de sangre, recibo de un cerdo vivo, cartera, gafas, tuberías, mensaje oculto, funda de gafas, billete de tren, folleto de internet. Tiene que ser el recibo de un cerdo vivo.
You were there,
Sí.
Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Paradero.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Mentira.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is?
Pues que tenemos un billete de tren. Que dice que no es.
That's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
No era esa, tío. Que puta mierda.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
Tío, están mintiendo, desgraciado.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him.
Ahora sí, pues la... ¿Dónde está? La tubería ensangrentada, ¿no?
I've had about enough of you two. How about you guys...
Tío, también le he fallado, me cago en la puta.
Okay. This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Aquí fallando preguntas desde tiempo inmemorable. A ver si sale Morgan y seguimos un poquillo. O sea, mires para todos los lados para que no te vean y no mires donde está un coche aparcado, que solo hay uno. Pues tío, es que se me da fatal esto de... Yo no valdría como investigador.
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Tampoco puedo conducir de forma temeraria, joder.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Tío, que estaba frenando y no frenado. Puta coche de mierda, loco. ¿Dónde es coche defectuoso? Wey.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say
Que sí,
he's lying.
en tu opinión deberíamos seguirlo. La
Adrian
mía también.
stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Quiero probar a ver cómo coño se frena bien, porque he frenado y no frenaba. ¿Ves si efectos sospechosos desgraciado?
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
¿Ves, tío? Tarda toda la puta vida en frenar, macho.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Voy a ir despacito porque es que si no...
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Que no se me olvida conducir, pero es que no frena el puto coche, ¿vale? Intermitente, dale intermitente. Vale, vale.
Hit the brakes, Cole. Some room.
Ah, me lo voy a tomar ahí. Estamos en la oficina de policía, ¿no? Aquí al lado. ¿Están los coches de policía que he marcado? Digo, se ha cerrado. Tendrá que se para, pero no. Vamos, vamos. Está rojo. Ya prende un poco y así. Venga. ¡Oh! Que no frena el coche, tío. Es horroroso. Uno tarda en frenar, tú.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Tío, me cago en la puta madre que no frena el coche. Y para no comerme he girado y me he comido otro coche. Es que, Dios. Dime que no es desde el principio, aunque sea, ¿no? Porque si no... Venga tú, con... Ya, chaval. Es que hasta los cojones es que no frena el puto coche. No puto frena. No puto frena el coche. Y eso me jode. Otra vez el tío. Sale ahí para que no le vea a nadie. Todo squishy. Go.
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
Aún sigo investigando cómo se frena mejor.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that
Por
story.
ejemplo, se ve a esta velocidad. Es que mira los metros que tardan en detenerse, tú. Voy a mantener mucha distancia, porque es que si no...
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Vale, torcemos... Menos mal que el camino no es muy largo, porque si no... Esto está en rojo, tío, es que es eso. Mira, te saltas los semáforos y todo, tío, si es que no frena. Vale, pero yo voy a ir despacito ya. Que si no me pasa como antes, que me le como.
That's it, we're spotted. Back off. Back off.
Como que nos han pillado. ¿No nos han pillado, loco? Está ahí adelante, a tomar por culo. Yo voy despacito. Voy frenando ya, porque si no luego me le como allí, en la cuesta abajo.
That ought to do it. Now get back in close.
Digo, ¿pero qué coño está haciendo? ¿Que está dando marcha atrás ahí?
Where
Bueno,
are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
no, eso cuando he dicho antes de que no era demasiado largo el camino, hostia,
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
No, no se me olvidó conducir. He tenido que frenar bruscamente, ¿vale? Porque si no me lo comía otra vez. Apartamento de Morgan.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Any idea what apartment he's in?
No, pero lo miramos. Tampoco pasa nada.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic.
Le pasa el glamour, el trabajo. Ole, cómo salta.
I'm just trying to learn. Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Vamos a ver. Morgan en el 2. ¿Por qué todos a los que investigamos viven en el 2?
Apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Apartment 1 to 4 o Apartment 5 to 6. Es este, claramente, puede ser un combo.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear.
¿Ves? Sí que lo tenía, desgraciado.
Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him.
Venga.
I'll head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yo lo tengo a Adrian.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Adrian, coño, que está por aquí. Ah. Tío puta, la Adrian, ¿Cómo corre el bicho?
Get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Muy bien, Adrian. Lo has hecho perfecto, señor.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Capitán Gordon Larry. Captain. Pistas encontradas 13 de 14 y preguntas correctas 9 de 13. Bueno, no está mal tampoco. Dentro de esto. Daños a vehículos 1000 pavos. Heridas 0. Daños a la ciudad 0. Frank Morgan podría haber largado sobre Aiden Black con un interrogatorio más duro. Sí, pero es que como la he cagado con las pistas, pues me cago en la puta. El coche del cónsul.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is when Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Pues hala, vámonos. Coche abandonado, Oswald Jacobs y precio de Jacobs.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
Venga, vamos a coger, no lo sé. Voy a coger este, porque el otro no frena. Me den por culo.
Come on, man. Let's go save the world.
Ya veis, mientras viene el otro, el payo, pues vamos a mirar los lugares. El patio de Jacobs que ya está marcado. Fijo, un B, sí. ¿Dónde pilla eso? Ah, sí, está aquí al lado. Anda, ¿y esto? Muy grande, ¿no? Objeto oculto, comisaría jugador. Bueno. Ah, que esto puedo poner un destino personalizado. Ah, yo no quiero mierda de esas. Quita, escape. Y tengo que dar otra vez. Bueno, fuera. No sé, aquí cada coche tiene lo suyo. Oh. Tenemos preferencia, somos guardias civiles de Los Ángeles. Somos la Guardia Civil de Tráfico de Los Ángeles. Oh. Escena del crimen. Patio de Jacobs.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
Joder, aquí en un descampado, macho. Me le falta una rueda.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Vale, buscamos pistas, a ver. Y aquí hay algo. Ah, nada. Vale, a ver. Por aquí seguro que hay algo, porque por aquí entra el coche fijo. Hay vallas caídas. No pista que haya vallas caídas. Pues no tiene pinta, ¿no? Esto, vamos a ver.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
No pertenece al caso, ¿seguro? Pues nada. A ver, vamos a ir a ver el maletero primero.
Empty.
Hay una caja de herramientas, negro. Cónsul General de Argentina. Hasta bueno, sí que está bien matriculado, ¿no? Consulado General de Argentina, suite 210 del hotel.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Ah, la embajada que dije. Es de la embajada argentina. Ah, la banderita lo dice todo. Ah, y le falta una.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Bueno, no se sabe. No tiene matrícula. Y no tiene rueda.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Una pelota de fútbol que no va a tener una llave.
Nope.
Y un vaso.
Doesn't look like anything.
Por aquí sí, una llave inglesa. Coño. Ahí, joder. Propiedad de Debbie Ross.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
El Debbie Ross este lo he quitado. Más pistas, queremos más pistas. Si le damos ahí, pues no hace nada. Es que todo esto es un escenario. A ver. ¿Esto es escenario también?
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
A ver, yo estoy intentando investigar un crimen, señora. Bueno, espérate, me ha salido un mensaje de que no pulsé tantas veces la tecla de esta, creo, sí. XD. Para correr, quieto. Señor. Tira para atrás.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Es que las botellas no.
Seems irrelevant.
No. Útiles. La palla esa está fuera ya.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer. I want to see.
¿Qué? ¿Qué quieres mirar? Dice, ¿qué quieres mirar? Te bajo los pantalones ahí.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Eso ya lo he visto antes. Anda, mira, algo de béisbol.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
¿Y eso?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Vamos, señor.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Vale, perfecto. Es que... ¿Hasta dónde llega el caso, tío? Porque... Porque es que por aquí no sé si llega el caso o no. Aquí ya no. No suena la música, pero... Pero por aquí sí. ¿Se puede ver algo por aquí? Es lo que no te recomiendo de understand. Pero bueno, vamos a hablar con el pavo este, con el hombre.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Qué cara me tiene.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Hombre, no se lo creo que mienta, vamos.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Pero yo sí. Ajá. Sospechoso es hispano.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Posible coche sospechoso.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Está diciendo la verdad. Y era de noche, no podía.
Guy notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Es que cuando mueve los labios, tío, está mintiendo para no tener ninguna pista.
So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
A ver. Juan Francisco Valdés. John Madsen.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Henry Group, bonitas pestañas. Buen carácter. Chico amable. Labios carnosos. Destinado a reír, como que era un maricón. ¿Te gustan los niños? Era un pedófilo. Rasgos angelicales. Piel morena. Rizos rubios. Antes de delgado. Pecho fuerte. Delicado. Ah, que tiene más. William Dewey. Número de teléfono TL200.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Caderas estrechas. Rasgos angelicales, pero pues nada, muy bien. Agenda me la llevo. Y lo que quiero ver es si puedo mirar dentro del coche. ¿Me haces el favor? Ah, sí, es verdad, he mirado esto. Yo te quedo, tira para atrás, señor. Tira para atrás. Que ya lo hemos visto antes. Oh my god. Tira para atrás, señor. Vale, bien. Coño de la madre. Vayámonos. A ver si me cuentan algo nuevo.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Lo dicho, que
Wrong
pedófilo.
person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
Habla con Juan Valdés, la comisaría central. Pues ahora.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Vamos.
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll
¿A dónde
follow up on
vamos?
the owner. Get a statement from
Vamos al
Jacobs. I'll
concesionario
read your
primero.
report back at the
A ver
station.
qué podemos adivinar de allí. ¿Dónde está? Ahí es donde está el coche. Y tenemos que ir a... Esta es la comisaría central. Uy, pues pilla lejos, Pillamos cerca de la comisaría central, pero voy a ir primero al concesionario. ¿No te vienes? Pues me piro. Ah. Y sin puerta, porque puedo. Es urgente. Cuidado que voy izquierdo. A ver, señor, ¿me deja conducir bien? Me pasa, bueno, quiero por la siguiente. Porque como los coches de la policía pues no frenan, pues es lo que pasa. Wash. Concesionarios de Dewey Rush. Dewey. Car sales.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Porque te extrañe, señorito.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Following you, señor. Oh, una máquina de Coca-Cola. Bolita.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh?
No.
Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Que sí, que falta la roja, señor. Que
Go
ya
sell
no
some
hemos
cars
visto.
or whatever it is that you do.
Esta misma, falta la intermedia. Roja es ahí. Porque tenemos una chiquinina. Baja, baja. Y la amarilla
One
para
left. Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Gabriel Delgado.
No good to me.
Lo del lado.
I don't think so.
No, pues nada. Mira, una matrícula que faltaba.
Nope.
¿Qué es eso, tío?
Circumstantial.
Ah, vale. Herramientas. Coño, está ahí abajo. Una lima. Tampoco.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Mira, aquí hay matrículas.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Gabriel Delgado. Y un martillo que tampoco va a tener nada.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Pues nada, pues ya no
I bet a
queda.
broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
Vamos a hablar con el señor. Oiga.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
En relación con Valdés.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Esta sí que es
And
mentira,
I know a
porque tengo
shyster
pista.
when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Pues tiene tu número, ¿dónde está? Libreta de Valdés.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Paradero de Delgado.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Dudamos.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Vale, y llave del robo del coche.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Yo creo que está diciendo la verdad.
So that's
No.
it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Ay.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Me falla una, tío,
Going to
era duda,
movies,
creo.
Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Digo, ¿no nos podemos llevar un coche de estos así nuevecino? Vamos a la residencia de Delgado primero.
Step into my office, son. We'll sign some papers. Then that baby's yours.
Solo los coches de la policía reciben avisos. Mira, mejor. Así no reciben ningún aviso. What the fuck? Tengo el pelo verde, miradme. Hola.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. popping out of the screen. That's
Vamos a torcer.
ridiculous.
Oh.
Take it easy.
Sobre este tiene un claxon un poco patatero, chaval.
Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
Can we try to spare the general population, please?
Ah, que se atropello gente. Me va el informe. Eso sí que no lo sabía. Hombre, si me choco y esas cosas, sí. Cuesta dineros para la ciudad. Tío, ¿dónde coño está? Vale, ya llegamos, loco. Me empano y me vuelvo a pasar. Hemos llegado. Residencia de Delgado.
Okay, let's see what
Que
Gabriel
estoy
has to
mirando
say
una,
for
estoy
himself.
tocando una
I just
cosa.
hope our
Vale.
archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Ah, vale. Veamos a ver. No hay buzones ni nada. ¿Aquí dónde tienen buzones o algo, loco?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Ah, que es el número 3. Quieto. Las cartas. Gabriel Delgado.
Here he is. Apartment 3.
Apartment 3. Este es.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel Delgado.
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel
Ana
Delgado
Rodriguez.
here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you?
Mira, la bandera argentina.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go in the labor years without a money?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Optimistic.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Dime que las has apuntado en las pistas, ¿no? Dímelo. Libreta Valdés, con rodando documentación, bandera argentina robada. Si la tiene este hombre. Coño, no me vale eso como pista. Ah, pero que es un souvenir, coño. Coño, XD. A ver la fotico. Que está sonando aquí.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Suena un ruido todo extraño. Vale, nada por ahí. Aquí. Dos cosas, a ver. Esto.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Y una estampita a la Virgen.
Don't think this is anything.
Otra carta. O algo de eso sí. A ver.
I doubt it.
¿Lo dudas? A ver, cocina. La olla lo que está sonando, a tope.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Me estoy dando para atrás. No digamos, mira. Mira, la rueda.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Not everything here is
El martillo tampoco va a ser.
junk.
Creo que ese tampoco.
Not much help.
Cosas de todo. Matrícula.
Diplomatic license.
No tiene matrícula matrícula. Luego matrícula no tengo.
Probably nothing. Incidental.
¿Ves, tío? Ese es para que me expliquen algo más, pero no sé qué. No me dejan investigar algo más. O es algo que ya he investigado eso. Es que no entiendo ese sonido. Esto es algo de negro. Por aquí no veo nada tampoco. A ver un carretillo. No. Se quita incluso la música, así que.
I'm at a loss. Anna isn't giving us the full story. Try her again.
¿Sí? Por aquí hemos venido, ¿no? Ah.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Nada aquí. ¿Por qué si está esta puerta abierta y eso es muy raro? Está la carta, tío. De Gabriel Delgado, sí. ¿No encuentro más? Un periódico ahí. No me deja leerlo. A lo mejor el coche está por ahí aparcado en la parte de atrás o algo. No he visto nada, pero... O aquí. ¿Tiene pomo dorado de eso, no? No sé. Si salgo por aquí... Se va la música. Otra vez esta mierda, tío, no. Esto ya no puede ser. Esas puertas no se pueden abrir. Nada por aquí. Ahí hay una puerta que no me deja abrir. El dormitorio. Esta puerta que tampoco puedo abrirla.
You're in serious trouble.
Joder, tenía que hablar con ella.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Móvil del robo de
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Yo creo que aquí tuve.
Gabriel's been in trouble before.
Tío, he fallado.
He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth. Has Gabriel been here?
I've seen him for at least 3 nights.
A ver, déjame un rato. Plato de desayuno, tenemos la pizza, vale. Están mintiendo como una escala.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Plato de desayuno, hombre.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow.
We will put in a good word for you. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last. No wonder they'll got it.
Pues bueno, mi gente, creo que vamos a ir dejándolo por aquí, que ya llevamos una horita y pico y creo que está bastante bien. Así que continuaremos en otro directo, no tardando mucho, a lo mejor mañana no tenemos un poquillo. Que nos vemos en el siguiente episodio el siguiente directo de... Me está encantando, la verdad.